herbs, shrubs and trees. Plants can be broadly categorized into three types on the basis of their size, thickness of their stems. On this basis, there are three types of plants: herbs, shrubs and trees. Herbs. Some plants are very small in size and they have soft and green stems. Stems of these plants rise from the base in a cluster. Such plants are called herbs. In other words, a plant which is small in size and which has soft and green stem is called herb. Some examples of herbs are mint, coriander, onion, garlic, etc. The height of an herb is less than your height. Mint, coriander, onion, garlic. Shrubs. Some plants are somewhat taller than herbs and they have broad but weak stems. Stems of these plants bear branches at different heights. Such plants are called shrubs. In other words, a plant which is taller than herbs and which has broad but weak stem is called shrub. Some examples of shrub are rose, China rose, hibiscus, bougainvillea, chickpeas, maize, etc. The height of a shrub is equal to or slightly more than your height. Rose, China rose, hibiscus, bougainvillea, chickpeas, maize. Tree. Some plants are very tall and they have thick and broad stems. Stems of these plants bear branches only after a certain height from the ground. Such plants are called trees. In other words, a tall plant with thick and broad stem is called tree. Some examples of trees are mango, banyan, peepal, deodar, coconut, etc. A tree is much taller than you. Creepers and climbers. Some plants have so much weak stem that they cannot stand on their own. Some of the plants with weak stem grow along the ground and such plants are called creepers. Examples of creepers are pumpkin, cucumber, sweet potato, etc. Some of the plants with weak stem climb along a support and such plants are called climbers. Examples of climbers are money plant, grape, etc. It is important to keep in mind that some plant with weak stem can behave like creeper as well as climber on the basis of situation. For example, cucumber and pumpkin plants can grow along the ground and also climb along a support. Pumpkin, cucumber, sweet potato, grape, money plant. Venation. Apart from the size of a plant and thickness of stem, there can be many other methods to classify plants. You will read about some of them in further parts of this lesson. The arrangement of veins in a leaf is called venation. When you will look at a leaf of peepal or hibiscus, you will notice a thick vein running along middle of the leaf. This is called midrib. Some branches come out of the midrib and they further branch out, making a network like pattern. When veins and their branches make a network, such an arrangement of veins is called reticulate venation. Some other plants with reticulate venations are mustard, banyan, gram, pea, sunflower, etc. When you will look at a leaf of grass or banana, you will notice that veins are parallel to the midrib. When veins run parallel to each other, such an arrangement of veins is called parallel venation. Some other plants with parallel venations are maize, rice, wheat, millet, etc. Types of roots. Plants can also be classified on the basis of type of fruits. Let us do an activity to understand this. Go to a nearby park or a farm and try to dig out a few plants with different types of fruits. You can take help of an elder while doing this activity. You will also need a trowel for digging a plant. After uprooting a plant, wash it to properly observe its root. You also need to observe the type of venation in a plant to correlate with the type of roots. Fiber roots. You will also notice that in some plants, roots grow in a cluster from the basis of the stem. This type of root is called fiber roots. In this case of fiber roots, all the roots grow in a cluster from the base of the stem. All roots are almost of the same thickness. Taproot. You will notice that in some plants a single root grows from the base of the stem and it bears branches and sub-branches. This type of root is called taproot. In case of taproot, a single root grows from the base of the stem and branches and sub-branches grow from this. The single root is called primary root and is very thick compared to its branches. While observing the correlation between type of root and type of venation, it can be seen that a plant with taproot has reticulate venation in its leaf. On the other hand, a plant with fiber roots has parallel venation in its leaves. This means that plants of wheat, rice and grass have fiber roots and parallel venation. This also means that plants of pea and chickpea have taproot and reticulate venation. It is important to keep in mind that although this is a general pattern, but this is not a rule. There can be a plant with taproot and parallel venation, and there can be another plant with fiber root and reticulate venation. But such plants are very few.